We are coming to live in Gqeberha, where Labour Minister Nomakhosazana Meth is expected to embark on a multidisciplinary law enforcement parade, where she will be targeting companies that do not comply. Obviously, this particular initiative will be led by women within the law enforcement agencies. Obviously, this initiative forms part of Women's Month. But joining me now is the Minister of Employment and Labour, Nomakhosazana Meth. Minister, thank you very much for availing yourself to speak to us as the SABC. What is the primary objective of this parade?
Good morning to you, Zolani, and viewers at home. And I want to say happy Women's Month as we end this important month to all the women of South Africa. We are here with the powerful women in uniform, as we have correctly said, from all the law enforcement agencies and departments. We are closing the Women's Month, and we wanted to close it in style to ensure that there is law and order, that rule of order is respected by the people, in particular in the road and freight industry. We've got a serious problem in South Africa, in particular with the trucking industry, where majority of times you find people who are operating in that space being illegal foreign nationals. And as if we knew from this morning already, we've arrested one foreign national who was driving a truck that is not roadworthy and didn't have a permit to work in South Africa. So we are here to ensure that there is law, as I said earlier on, and ensure that we also play an advocacy role to give free lecture and empower those who may not know their rights. It is for that reason that even when we stopped the first truck, when we got a South African who was driving it, we were able to make him understand what is it that is expected, starting from the issue of the minimum wage, including issues of the contribution of the employers to UIF and other labor laws that are supposed to be adhered to by employers. So we are here, but we didn't start today. It's happening almost every week. I'm happy to hear that this side of our country, the issue of the joint operations with SABC, with the Department of Transport Traffic Officers, with the Metro, with the Border Management and Employment and Labour Inspectors. This joint operation is done every week, in particular here in Nelson Mandela Bay, as we know that hub of activities, in particular in the trucking industry, are happening here. So we are here to ensure that women are heard. We hope at least when we are here doing this inspection with a majority of women, people listen and try to obey the law.
Obviously, Minister, I saw you this morning. You were not smiling. You were very robust, in your approach, telling law enforcement, personnel that cannot be business as usual, that companies must comply based on the Constitution.
Yes, we've got a very stubborn unemployment rate in South Africa. But what is also painful is to see that it's not that there is no opportunities, but in different industries, opportunities that are there, they get to be taken up by the foreign brothers and sisters who are illegal in South Africa. And we are also happy that the Cabinet has adopted the National Labour Migration Policy, which will give powers to the Minister to set aside certain industries or sectors that are not that highly specialized, that don't need skills that are so technical, that don't need skills that are scarce, so that there is opportunity for South Africans who are looking for job. And we are also sending a message to South Africans that it is also very disappointing when you listen to the employers to hear that employers opt for foreign nationals, in particular those that are illegal, because South Africans are lazy, they don't want to do hard work. So we hope by us doing this work, it will open opportunity for South Africans, but also South Africans will not disappoint us. We will be serious about the jobs that are available, because the issue of unemployment is a serious crisis that we are trying to attend to in South Africa.
Obviously, Minister, you've visited various provinces in South Africa doing the same thing. How is the mood on the ground? Are we happy with what you've seen thus far?
At least people are appreciating that they are seeing us as the department, but we are still to see the impact in terms of ensuring that opportunities that we are talking about are created. Hence the importance of this policy that has been adopted, so that there is more space that is created in all the industries for our South Africans. We conducted inspections in the past 2 weeks as a build up to this day, where we are going to have this as a dedication to women and the closure of the Women's Month. In those 2 weeks, we got to about almost 500 employers, and unfortunately the issue of compliance rate is too low. So we continue to be disappointed, but we continue to appeal to employers to please comply with the labor laws of this country.
Thank you very much. That was Minister Meth basically telling us that she will be visiting various provinces where she will be pleading with companies to comply with the law, and that UIF and injury on duty must be paid based on the as stipulated on the Constitution. Well, that is what I have here for now, and it's back to you in Johannesburg.